One of my mentors said to me, what are your 3 needle movers? And I said, what do you mean? He said, another way of looking at it is if the 3 things that if you stopped doing them, eventually your business would completely fail. And he said, it always comes down to like 3 things on average, right? Which if you just do those 3 things every single day, your success is inevitable. And this could apply not just to business, but to pretty much any goal or any skill that needs to be developed. This was so powerful for me as someone who would, I was at a point where I was overwhelmed, crossing my fingers and hoping for the best, thinking if I just throw enough spaghetti at the wall, some of it will stick, kind of thing. And sometimes there's a phase in entrepreneurship that can be super messy, and you've got to try a bunch of things to learn what those 3 needle movers are. It's like you do all of that and then you can trim everything away and just be left with the most efficient, productive things. Because I had the question of how can I scale? How can I scale things to the next level? And he said, well, actually, to scale is usually about subtraction rather than addition. So what time wasting things can you subtract? What things could you outsource so that every day, even on your days when you have next to no energy or next to no time, you could still progress on your journey? And another way of looking at it as well that I sort of took from what he shared, and I share it with my students, is when it comes to creating an action plan, create an ultra version and a chill version. Because I don't know about you, maybe, I don't know whether it's a human thing or a woman thing, but let me just tell you, like, no 2 days are the same in terms of my energy, my mood, my emotions. You don't know what you're going to get, right? So if in the past, I've thought, right, consistency, be exactly the same every single day, but I'm not the same every single day. And I would kind of be setting myself up for failure because I would burn myself out trying to do too much every single day when my best looks different every single day. So every day I have the choice. How do I feel today? What do I have the capacity to do today? Do I have the capacity to do the chill version of my productive tasks or the ultra version of my tasks? That way, no day is a fail. Every day I'm moving forwards. And if I just had the ultra list without the chill list, I'd probably be able to sustain it for a few days, fall off track, show my brain that I'm a failure, I can never stick to anything, and just be stuck in that cycle. So it kind of gave me that, it empowered me to never feel like I'm not doing enough, which is like something I used to really struggle with, and instead be able to go in for the long haul.
I mean, if you wouldn't mind sharing right now, just like what a glimpse into your chill day versus your productive day would be, maybe that might be helpful for people.
Sure. My needle movers are to create content, to check in with my aligned students, which aligns the name of my manifestation program, and to ensure that the systems to convert audience into customers is running well. So like those are the 3 areas of my business: content creation, taking amazing care of the clients I already have, and acquiring new ones. So an example of content creation is the one that probably requires the most of my energy. So on a day when it's my ultra day, right, and I've got so much energy, I'm feeling motivated, I'm locked into my vision, I'm so excited about it, I will batch create content, right? Those are the days where I'm like, let me schedule 7 reels. Let me sit down, do my makeup and hair, get the lighting going, and film 3 YouTube videos, right? Or record 5 meditations, or just sit down for a few hours and edit. Whereas some days I don't have the capacity, whether it's like my mind, my energy, or physically the number of hours I have available to me to do that. So instead of beating myself up about it these days, I will resort to the more chill version, which might be, okay, can I just create 1 reel today? And with Instagram, what's great is that I could just go back a couple of months, find the one that went really well and remix it and post it again, and nobody knows, and it reaches new people. It's great. So on my days where I'm like, I don't even have the brain space to create something new from scratch. How can I be more efficient and still get great results? I'll recycle something that worked from the past. Or when it comes to creating YouTube videos, for example, I'll go, you know what? Today's one of those days where I can create a video from my phone without any makeup, and my audience appreciate the realness from time to time. They find it refreshing from time to time to have a video with no fancy editing, none of this stuff that I overcomplicate it with sometimes, and
Hmm.
just to lead with the message. And
Yeah.
I'll just point, shoot, and upload. So those are examples of I'm still moving forwards, I'm still progressing, I'm still adding value, but in totally different ways based on what I have the capacity to do. And
Yeah.
I'll also say some days you just need to rest and do absolutely nothing too. Like we can do that also.
Yeah.
But to sustain the growth and the consistency, I've found for me that works wonders.